Okay, so on to the starting balance. Well, the starting balance is going to be dependent. So we're going to say equals if left parenthesis and if my ending statement balance is bigger than 0, well, give me back my ending statement balance. If that is not true, give me back 0. Right parenthesis to end the if statement. So this is saying if my ending statement balance from the previous balance is bigger than 0, give it back as the starting statement balance for the next one. If not, give me back 0. All right, scheduled payment. So scheduled payment is almost always going to be the scheduled payment that is calculated. However, if this starting balance is ever less than the scheduled payment, we're not responsible for the entire scheduled payment. So the scheduled payment is going to equal, well, it's going to equal something, and it's going to be dependent. So starting, or the scheduled payment rather, is going to be if and if my calculated payment, which I will fix with the $sign. So if my calculated payment is less than, and we should say less than or equal to, my starting statement balance, give me back my calculated payment. So recognize the calculated payment is almost always going to be less than your starting balance. So if the calculated payment is less than or equal to the starting balance, give me back the calculated payment. If that is not true, give me back the starting statement balance. End the if statement with a right parenthesis. Optional payment will sit there. The interest paid, well, the interest paid equals the starting statement balance multiplied by APR divided by N. And I'm always going to want to look at the APR and N. So I fix those two cells with the $signs. So the interest went down slightly from the previous month, and that's because our starting statement balance went down slightly. So the principal that will get paid is equal to, so the amount that's going to go on the principal is the scheduled payment, remove the interest. So this month we had a little bit more that went on the principal, and then the sum of payment is going to equal the optional payment plus the principal that gets paid that month. The ending statement balance So ending statement balance, well, we want to say equals if, so if, and how do I want to say this? So if this, so let's do it this way. If my scheduled payment is less than, or let's say, if my scheduled payment is greater than my starting balance, give me back 0. If not, right, if your scheduled payment is more than the starting balance, you're paid in full. So if your scheduled payment is bigger than the starting balance, the ending balance is going to be 0. If that is not true, simply take the starting balance and subtract off the sum of payment. Alright, so now that we have those two rows filled in, we'll highlight this second row because it contains all of the nice formulas that we just filled in. And let's drag this down to fill in the rest of our Excel sheet. Alright, and you'll see we're $1.45 short, so we need to remedy that. Alright, so we'll see on the next video where we will we'll tweak our formula ever so slightly so that way this shows as an ending statement balance of 0 on the 360th payment. Alright, I'll see you on the next one.